everyone, and welcome back to Art with Miss Choate. Today, because it's Friday and the weather is nice out here, I thought we would do something a little bit more fun and engaging. So we're going to be doing a type of action art. So I know normally action art, you think of throwing things, you think of splattering. We're doing a variation of that, and that's with blowing. So you're going to need a straw. You could take that out of a water bottle, which is what I'm going to have to do because I don't have any normal straws laying around. And we're going to be putting watery paint on the page, and we're going to be physically moving it around with our straw. So we're taking some of that control out. So this is great for adults. This is great for kids. Kids, it's just so much fun. For adults, I like taking that control away. You're not going to be able to be so particular. You're not going to be able to worry about shapes and where it's going, and then you can turn it into something later. So adults, you could turn it into a journal page, or you could turn it into a backdrop or the underlayer of another painting, whatever you want to do, or you could just use it as a process piece. So go grab a straw. We're going to use some watery paints today. Now if you just have your normal pan, you can just water those down quite a bit, and let's get started.
So before we get started, you want to set up your workstation. I'm going to be doing it in my sketchbook, but you can use any paper that you have, or you could do it on a canvas if you have one. A straw. Now, I'm unscrewing it from my water bottle because I don't have a normal straw, but this is going to be your only tool. At least I want it to be your only tool for the first time you try it. If you start to try it and you want to take a paintbrush and start to manipulate it, that's totally fine, but please give it at least a couple of minutes with just the straw. Now, if you are looking for some art supplies, I love liquid watercolors. I'm not saying go buy anything. You can make your own liquid watercolors. You literally would just break up one of these pads, put in some water, put it in a bottle like this, let it sit for a while. Obviously, the more paint you put in, the more pigment it's going to have. So like this is very concentrated. One drop of this in water is so dark. So if you did that way, it would be a lot lighter. But if you have some old watercolors around, you want to give it a shot, put it in a bottle like this with some water, and that would be great. So what I'm actually going to do is, I know it's really concentrated, but I'm just going to put a drop on my page. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my water, and you can see it's already seeping in. So I'm just adding it right there. If I had a little palette, that would work too, but I kind of want to see, I want to take away all my control. I'm putting it directly on the page, and now I'm going to blow. So you can see I had a little bit of control over it, not much. I could move my head around, move my straw around to get it to move, but that's part of the fun. So now I'm going to add another. Now you could have had more than one color down at a time. I think I'll do that this time. But I think I'm going to have them all start from the center. I like that idea. And maybe we'll see how they kind of mix together too. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now I could also rotate my page around because I'm getting a lot of that over here and I can't reach. So let's rotate that around. Be careful not to overexert yourself. It's kind of like when you are blowing up a balloon, you might get a little lightheaded. So we could leave it there. We could keep it going. I could try to add some of my other, like I want to put maybe some of this yellow. So I'm going to add a lot of water. So I'm going to show you how it works with these. I'm going to put a lot of water into my palette, and now I'm going to drop a puddle of it onto my page. So I'm literally letting that run. And now I can blow that one around. And I'm going to move this again. So I'm really liking how that yellow is looking. I might do another spot right over here
Where did that yellow go? Here it is.
And I'm just gonna shake it on there. It has a lot of dots. Let's see what happens. And there's my finished piece. Now I could go back in with some markers. I could go in, I could add words, I could add details, I could take a paintbrush and paint. But I like how this takes away some of the control. At first I was seeing flowers. I did like how these colors mixed. So maybe play more with putting your colors really close to each other and then doing it. And then the yellow like burst out. So I'm happy with how this page is looking. Be careful. I know mine got really wet, so I probably should have put a piece under it, but that's okay. So see what you can create. Let the control be taken away from you with the straw and see what you can make. See, maybe you find that it forces you to breathe. Literally, the straw forces you to breathe. So maybe this is a great thing to do when you have some anxiety and it can help you calm down. Or maybe this is something you can do just to have a laugh with a friend. So let's see what you can make.
So I hope you had fun using your straw and moving the paint around in a way that maybe you've never tried before, maybe felt a little unnatural, but I hope that you found a rhythm with it and you were able to let go and to relax and to find a new way to play. Maybe you do this in a big piece of paper outside. Maybe you do it with your family and you all take turns. There are so many different ways you can do it, and I know Fridays I normally do game, and I think about this like a game. Because you're letting yourself play in a way that you haven't played before. So let's see what you guys can make. And remember, if you like the video, hit the like, subscribe, comment, let me know. Let me know, how did you do it? Did you do it as a family all together? Did you do it alone in your art journal? How did you practice this type of action painting? So I hope you have a wonderful day and join me for the weekend art in the studio. Bye.